Hey my lovely people, this is video number 2 in the series of starting your own business, money, how to not have to work for somebody, how to work from home. For those of you who may not know why eBay is a good business to go into. And I want to reiterate that even though it's easy, meaning it's very easy to understand a business and it's very easy to make money in the business. The point is, when you think of having your own business, the people that succeed in having your own business is the person who is willing to work harder for themselves than they necessarily want to work for someone else. Working for someone else, the plus about working for someone else is that once your hours are done, you're done. Even if you're an executive, once you go home, you don't really have to think about what your job entails per se. A lot of times, sometimes yes. If you're a president, yes. But for the most part, you're going to work longer hours as a top executive, and you will work even longer hours as your own boss. Look at it that way. The plus with working for yourself is that you don't have, your future is not held in someone else's hands per se. One other person or a group of people or the future of that company is not held. See, I talked too much today. I should have made this video in the morning. What I'm trying to say is, look at eBay as working hard as hell initially. Do all your research initially. Think, live, breathe your business, and in no time at all you'll be making money hand over fist, and it will outweigh whatever your job is right now. Because if you're at a level where you're making $100,000 a year, if you put that same dedication towards your eBay business, you'll be making at least that very shortly. So it's an investment in yourself. Why do I feel that it's excellent for young people, old people, you know, anybody who wants to make money? It's excellent because, number one, it's an instant setup. You could literally start today if you wanted to. You could start today. And for those of you who are not sure about it or who are thinking about it, or start today. And the number one reason why you want to start today, and by start today I mean open your account if it's not open right now, is that the older your account is, the more trustworthy you will be viewed. So if you don't do anything for 5 years from now, you sell nothing, you buy nothing on your eBay account, start it today. Because the minute you go to buy something or sell something, you'll have a 5-year history with eBay. So you want to start today. It's easy to set it up. You just need to have a username, and please don't start your username before I tell you how to pick a good username. You're going to have a bank account. You're going to have a credit or debit card, and an address and a phone number. So basically those 5 things you need to have up front before you start. I need to let you know that your business name is very important. Your address you use is very important. The phone number you use, very important. Credit card and bank account, very important. So really quick, your name, you want a name that is androgynous, number 1. And number 2, it needs to not focus in on one thing unless you know for sure that you're going to just be selling one thing. If you're going to sell auto parts only, it will be fine to have auto parts in the name of your eBay username. But if you're not sure what you're going to do, never put a name on a type of business type on the end of yours, because the minute you're selling something else, then again your credibility is not good. By androgynous, I mean you don't want the buyer or seller to know if you're female or male. That's important because psychologically people will make you what they need for you to be for them to have a positive experience, which is crazy. But you know, and some people will try you. If they know that you're a female, they'll, you know, maybe Thank you. So you want to definitely choose a name that people can't tell immediately whether you're male or female. You want an easy to remember name. This way when someone's recommending you, once they have their positive experience with you, they can remember your name. You guys know I started with a brick and mortar store, but you don't have to. That's the plus about eBay. Basically anyone can start it out of the house today with no overhead. You don't even have to go out and buy whatever you're going to sell. You can look around your house and find some stuff to sell. You can find one thing to sell and sell it on eBay. Now, before you guys start selling today, like I said, you definitely want to set up today if you're not set up already. But what you really want to do is, if you have not been buying or selling yet, don't sell anything yet, because eBay is, unlike it was when I started in '99, eBay is very saturated. It's saturated with a lot of people. It's saturated with a lot of different countries that didn't get to participate in eBay when it first started. And so you want to build up your credibility and your feedback first. eBay is feedback based. The backbone of eBay is the feedback. So never get it twisted. Never forget that. So what you want to do is you want to buy 10 items to 100 items. 10 to 100 items. And you want to do that as soon as you possibly can. Inexpensive items, it doesn't even make a difference. But what you're trying to do when you do that is you're going to build up your feedback. Every time you buy something, the minute you pay, if a lot of sellers have it where they automatically give you feedback the minute you pay. The minute your payment comes in, they're going to give you feedback. They can't leave you negative feedback. So as a buyer, you want to buy, and if they don't automatically give you positive feedback, you want to ask for your positive feedback. But as I said, if you buy from China or overseas, they almost always give you immediate feedback. You can buy something for $1, you can buy something for 50 cents, and that includes shipping, and they will automatically give you positive feedback. So you want to build up as much, even if it's a feedback of 5 is fine. But you don't want to ever sell anything and you have 0 feedback, because whatever you're selling is going to go for very low. Again, eBay is going to be watching you, not a physical person. They have the bots watching you, and the minute you try to sell something of any cost, you're going to be flagged and possibly suspended and shut down. So you want to be very careful in how you build your account. You want to start out slowly. So for those of you who have not done so already and who are watching my video right now, I will advise you to subscribe, number 1, leave a comment, a thumbs up, and then go open your eBay account. And you want to use a name that's easy to remember and androgynous.